I'm gonna dive into the Easter time. Obviously, it's the Passover for the Christians. I'm not gonna dive too deep on that, obviously, for obvious reasons. A lot of people have different beliefs, but for us as Christians, it's the Passover, and it has a very significant meaning. And there's always going to be overloaded taxis going to Limpopo or going to Durban. There's going to be always overloaded cars. There's going to be a car that's been parked for 7 months. It's going to come out and drive to the Free State or wherever they're going, and then there's always roadblocks. There will always be arrests. So we need to start putting protective measures in place so that when that time comes, there's less of what we experience, So
So last week we had a touch point where the government was planning on rolling out body cams. Did you pick up anything from that perspective?
Like on the road?
Yeah.
Well, I'm still yet to see. This is South Africa, so we'll just leave it at that.
And I mean,
this is SA, so I would love to see when we will see those body cams.
I think they'd be good for major holidays like this.
Yes.
Where people just go crazy. People don't really necessarily think about the safety aspect of it, but rather the festivities of it. You know what I mean? So I think they'd be good for these times when people lose their minds and the death toll is high.
Yeah. I mean, for you guys out there, the minister did definitely announce that they'll be having that system in play, not just the body cams, but they'll be having the drones as well will be used. Specifically with the South African Metro. So essentially the traffic cops. So anyone out there who's been able to see that, anyone who's had that encounter, please let us know if you've got anything to upload and share. We're more than happy to take it in.
Awesome.
Vami, what's your take of the this particular time in the Easter holiday in Ethiopia?
Our holidays are so religious, by the way. All of a sudden, plus the Coptic Orthodox here in Ethiopia, we have fasting that lasts for 2 months. So for 2 months, not exactly 60 days, but 55 days. Yes, we fast. The fasting means no meat, no eggs, no milk, no animal products at all. And they also, not me particularly, but people, most of the religious people actually spend their time, going to church and fasting from any food and water until 3 p.m. the afternoon 3 p.m.
Yeah.
They only eat after that.
Sounds interesting.
For 55 days.
It's
for 50. Yeah, that's a long
55
time.
days.
That is testing the body right there.
So is it almost
it's more of Easter is most religious holiday. Yes.
And when is Easter for you?
So it has been a month now, so we are left with another 30 days.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
So it's like
and you guys are gonna celebrate now. Tomorrow, actually. You're gonna celebrate tomorrow.
Fami, don't you work on a different calendar? Like, aren't you 8 years behind us?
Yes, we are.
Interesting.
So then that makes sense.
So what does that do to why the discrepancy? What's the discrepancy between the times?
You're not. I think they're about a month. What month are you in right now?
The month is the same.
The months are the same.
Our months are the same, but our days are different. It can range. The difference can range from 10 days up to 11 days.
Why
Sorry, what does that mean? 10 days to 11 days.
So let's see. In the European calendar, not European actually, generally the whole other world's calendar.
The world's calendar.
It is April 3, right?
Yes.
But in order to know what day we are at, you would have to subtract about 10 days. We are 10 days behind. we are not on April 3.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Why is that so? How are you guys on your own calendar? As opposed to, I remember there was a thing about the Mayans calendar and pagans calendars. And
Mhm.
why is your guys' calendar different?
Actually, it's even when we think about it, the calendar is mostly derived from the Coptic Orthodox.
Yeah.
See, they are the one who calculated the days. They calculated there is like 365 days, and they also added the 13th month. We have a 13th month, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not only 12 months. We have 13th, 3 months. Yeah.
What is that 13
So-
month called?
Agume.
Yeah.
It's called.
So you guys have a
Agume.
13th check, but as a month.
Now it would be a 14th check if it was
Yeah.
in that perspective.
Yo,
14th
Yes.
check.
Yo. Hicks.
And that one is for 5 days. It will be 6 days every 4 years.
Jeez.
Hicks.
All
Okay.
of our
I'm
months are 30
confused.
days.
I thought I had it all figured out, but wow.
My brain hurts, I swear.
No, well, see, now March had 31 days, right?
Yeah.
We don't have a month that run more than 30 days. All of our months are 30 days.
30.
Okay. Only
So,
30.
Yes.
so basically, for your February is never 28, it's 30.
No, no, it's 30.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who came up with that calendar?
The Orthodox.
Like I mentioned before, the
Oh.
Orthodox Church.
Sorry, he
They
doesn't
got-
listen.
Ish, yeah,
They
no, I did hear that, but I was
I
so
think
confused.
it's-
as to the
exactly,
Orthodox
it's
It's a
word.
lot
It's
to take
listening.
in.
It's just too much information
They
to
use
take in.
the
I'm
stars.
confused, dude.
What?
Exactly. It's a lot to take in. All right.
But it was a very good calculation, though. It's not just something that they hunched it up saying like, no, let's just run with this. No, they actually took the time, calculated the days, and saw how the seasons were changing, how long it took them to change, and so on. And that's how they put up the calendar.
And even when it comes down to, we're talking Christmas, it's a different date to ours, correct?
Yeah.
So New Year's is also a different date
You
as
know
well,
what's
right?
what's interesting
Yes.
is the fact that there's a documentary or even a study or research to say that the calendar, that the universal calendar that we're following, Christmas is the incorrect date that we're celebrating. But then I'll leave it there.
Yeah, many people believe so.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, look, again, who knows what's what, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
If you thought about it, if you in the biblical sense, Christmas would be probably around November,
October.
October.
Apparently it's supposed to be in October.
What is it on your side, Vami? Christmas?
Christmas usually happens around January 7th. Yeah, January 7th.
Jeez. Okay.
So, guys, happy Easter to you. Please stay safe, drive safe, look after one another, and remember the whole meaning behind Passover, which you're welcome to check your Bible.
Yeah.